Okay, so you need to finish coloring before you get to this step. So you should have a piece of paper that has all your designs in it that looks about like this. Okay, so make sure you have that done. And then the next step is to do your other piece, your long piece that kind of looked like this. Okay, do that one. And notice I kind of did mine in a design that went this way because I think that will make it look cooler against your other piece. So get this color, do it all the way to the edge, okay? And then your next step is going to be to get a Sharpie. So I think I have one, but I've been loaning them out a lot lately. So hopefully I've got one that'll work. Okay, take your Sharpie and you may want to use a ruler if you guys have them. If you don't have them, you can just use another piece of paper, okay? And lay those on there and go over your pencil lines that we did at the very beginning, okay? So I'll show you this in just a second. You're gonna go see where I did that one? Right here. Can't hit it very good. Right there. Go over those lines. See if I can show you here. See how I use my paper here. Take your time and do this nicely. Don't mess up all your hard work to this point by just slopping this on there, guys. So, and I sent some Sharpies over. I believe they're in. Oh, speaking of slopping, Mrs. Tool just made a mistake. I hit my arm. I think I sent some Sharpies over in a red cup, big red plastic cup, when I was there last Tuesday. So make sure you have those. Okay, every line. So there's this one. Okay. Every line. We shouldn't be able to see any pencil through here, and the lines should look nice and dark. It's all on that side. That should help really define your different spaces. Okay, one more. Okay, so you should have a paper that looks like this without this boo-boo right here that I did. Oops, Mrs. Tool. Okay, so then you're going to make your mug handle. So I kind of went over the lines here, but I did that with a black crayon. So if you want to do that with yours with a Sharpie, you certainly can between your edges on that. So I took my cut paper, this paper, and then it's an extra piece of paper I had. So hopefully you can find some. I sent some of extra little strips over to do that. And then you're going to make a handle. And I'm going to choose this red because I don't use a lot of red in my design. And I'll lay this here like this so I can make sure my handle is big enough. And I'm going to start at the bottom edge and make like a big C. Sorry, my hand's in the way. I got to hold my paper down so I can figure this out so you guys can still see it. Make a big C that goes to the top and bottom of my paper. Okay. And then I'll come in the inside of that and make another one so I have a nice handle. Okay. And then I will color that in. Okay, so here's my handle. So it fits my cup here. I'm going to cut it out. And the inside edge doesn't really count too much because I'm going to cover it up, okay? So we're just going to cut. And you have to cut the white paper out of the inside and see how I'm getting a nice edge. I don't want white showing, okay? And I might have a little white showing there, so I might have to go back and trim it. Okay, hopefully you guys have enough pairs of scissors over there that you can do this. You may just have to take turns, okay? Okay, so there's my little handle. Sorry, backwards. Okay, so I'm going to take that And you can glue it either on one side or the other, but you want to come in, you know, if this is your middle right here, your middle line right there, okay, you want it to be just a little bit off to this side or a little bit off to that side. Okay, so see where I'm going to glue it? I'm going to glue it kind of high, about right. It's hard to do backwards. There on mine. Okay, so you guys should have glue sticks. I sent a few extra over just in case. And when I do my glue stick, I do it on my piece of scrap here, guys, like this, so I don't end up with sticky all over my desk. Okay, little lessons Mrs. Toole has learned in her days. Okay, so I'm going to put it about right there. Okay, hopefully that's in the right place. Then right along my middle, so that's this line that I've got right here, I'm going to put a strip of glue and a strip of glue like that. Okay, and I'm going to lay this against my middle, the one side, and see how it's upside down, my drawing, and then I'm going to take it and come around like this. I don't know if you can see the middle, and line my middles back up again. Okay, then I'm not quite straight there, so I made it work. Okay, and glue that down. So there's my cup. All right, so I have my cup with my little handle right there. Okay, and then I've got to figure out how to get my steam on there. So give me just a second. Okay, I'm going to leave it like this for now, and I'm going to make another video showing you how to do the little steam on the top. So we'll talk about that soon.